Mr. Kirk Quinn, which song or remix would you like to start with that we can dive into?
Um, well, I'm glad you asked, good sir. I'm glad you asked.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is one that's dear to my heart. And we're going to get into this So Deaf, Sleeping in My Bed, Drew Hill, So Deaf remix.
Jermaine Dupri, the
Yeah,
Brat.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. You know,
Yeah, bro. Let's see.
come on. We
Look,
can pull it up.
let's see. Let's see when did that hit the airwaves?
Okay, my good friend Wikipedia says that the Sleeping in My Bed, let's say this song was done in 1990, recorded in 1996.
Mm.
Mhm. Released in 1997,
Okay.
on Island Def Jam,
Okay.
right? And
Mm.
it was a follow up. It was actually the follow up to the chart topping Sleeping in My Bed um, song by the group Drew Hill off of their debut album, Drew Hill. Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Give you a little information about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's look. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to
Let's
remember where
see.
I was at when that came out. I remember seeing the video and hearing it for the first time. It was crazy. Um, but Jermaine Dupri and him was cleaning up around that time. Like he was cleaning up in R&B too. Like in both worlds, hip hop and R&B. Um, I remember Jermaine Dupri's and the Brat's verse. Cause remember, this is when they did the remixes where the verses didn't even have to match the song. You know what I'm saying? Like Jermaine Dupri and the Brat's verse, it didn't even really match the song, but we didn't care.
Heck no.
We didn't care because it was good. You know what I mean? Uh,
Well,
we didn't care.
one
You
thing
know.
I will say.
Hmm.
Funny thing about remixes in the 90s and going into the 2000s,
Hmm.
anytime you had like an R&B song that was that was pretty good, they always wanted to dance it up, basically.
That's true.
So if you notice, most remixes, at least in that era, always featured a rapper, and it always featured like the tempo, um, moving the tempo up.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And Jermaine Dupri and the Brat was hot as fish grease at that point in time. You
What
know
it
what I'm
was.
saying?
To me, they were like a group. They just didn't have a group name.
Right.
Because if you think about the Brat's work, her
Right.
singles, and
So Funktified.
both of them. You know what I mean? Going back and forth.
They was coming off of doing all that work with Chris Cross. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Crazy,
But
crazy, crazy.
it says here that the beat that they used was
Mm.
it was sampled it sampled Le Pamplemousses Give Me What You Got from 1976. I wouldn't even know that. So
Really?
yeah, yeah.
Really? Hmm. Boom, 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 boom.
Y'all wanna do,
Okay,
wanna dance.
that's crazy, man. That's a genius of Jermaine Dupri, man. Another one that
Right.
knew what he was doing. Another one that knew what he was doing. Yeah, that's one of them remixes that you can't forget. You can't forget, especially during that time, especially around that time.